Hi everybody, my name is Laura from the Monroe Public Library and we're going to talk about etymology. What is etymology? It's the study of word history and also the individual history of a word. For example, the word etymology comes from ancient Greek. It means essentially the study of original meaning. You probably recognize that logy ending from other words like biology, sociology, or my personal favorite, entomology, the study of insects. All of these are studies of various things, so they all end with that same suffix. But I want to tell you about a specific word today. You might be wondering what a ball of yarn and a magnifying glass have to do with each other. Simple. They're both up there representing the same word, clue. The word clue, C-L-E-W, is known to have been in use in English at least as far back as the year 1000, when it meant a ball of thread or yarn. It was in the 1600s when the meaning started to change to the way we use it today. To understand why, we need to go back even further than 1000. We're going to talk about Greek mythology. The story of Theseus and the Minotaur is one of the more recognizable Greek myths. If you're unfamiliar with it, here's a quick synopsis. Theseus is trying to kill a monster who is at the center of a labyrinth. Ariadne helps Theseus by giving him a ball of thread which he unrolls behind him so he can find his way out of the labyrinth. Wait, a ball of thread? A clue? That's right. Ariadne helps Theseus out by giving him a clue. And for hundreds of years, that's the sense of the word that people were talking about when they used the word clue. But people like to talk about things by making references to other stories. And so they started using clue in a figurative sense, as something that helps you find your way or find something else. For a while they were still referencing clues alongside mazes to make it clear what they were alluding to, but as time went on and people got more familiar with clue in this sense, that became less and less common. It was in about 1665 that clue in its modern meaning is first recorded in print. But wait, you say, how did we get from C-L-E-W to C-L-U-E? Well, that's because of French. Words like blue that came to Middle English from French were usually spelled with the EW ending. Later on, as spelling was becoming more standardized by people who thought that a word's spelling should reflect its etymology, words like blue and glue shifted to their modern spellings. And that change eventually extended to words like clue, which didn't come from French at all. So what about now? Did clue just fall by the wayside, leaving us forever unable to describe a ball of yarn using just one word? Are we clueless? Sort of. If you're knitting and you ask somebody to pass you that clue, they're probably going to look at you funny. But if you're sailing, a CLEW clue is the bottom corner of a sail where a rope connects to trim the sail. It's also the cords that hold up a hammock. Can you see how those meanings come directly from clue's original meaning? Can you maybe use the clues to follow the etymological maze back to its source? I hope you're now more clued in to etymology.